Come put the to be put away bag away with me. I have a bag that hangs in my craft closet, and when I'm picking up items, I can throw it in the to be put away bag instead of going and putting it in the very specific container. When this bag gets full, I put it all away. And this follower is absolutely right. It is very full, so let's put it away. And yes, I could get a prettier bag, but I don't know why this bag remains hanging from this hook, and I feel like if I question it, it's going to fall, so I don't question it. The very first step is to sort through all the items. I know the craft closet organization well enough that I can make piles based on what container it goes in. Not only do I have craft items in here, but I also keep all of my gift items. I don't show you guys a lot of the crafts that we do because they are mostly kids crafts or just playing around. I don't do a lot of home interior crafts or anything that I use in my house. And so if I do ever do that, I promise I will show you. At this point in sorting, you can see that Muffin slowly came in to check out what was going on. But I got everything sorted and it's ready to be put away. I had to move Muffin out of the way, and I'm going to start off with this gift linen. I like to use vintage handkerchiefs and napkins to use as tissue paper in presents, and so I have a container for that. I also like saving these little drawstring bags to use for jewelry or other items that can get lost within a bigger gift. I recently added 3 containers to this area to keep it more organized. I also use treat bags to hand out candy or Valentine's for my kids' activities at school, and so I will put those in that back area. I am also the one who collects tissue paper and bags after parties and stuff because you can always reuse it. My husband folded it oddly, but that's fine. It works. Let's get started on these littler containers. First, I saved these eyelets from a gold necklace to use for my gold chains and picture frames. I have a couple of extra paper. Thankfully, I can just slide that in. My adhesive box is where I keep the Scotch tape. My kids always have it out. I have a scissors box that has really just kind of become a tools box, so I probably need to change out that label soon. And then I also have a washi tape and text stickers. I did get asked what text stickers are. They are just the kind of stickers that go on your laptops or bumper stickers or anything else like that. We don't have a lot of sequins, but I'm going to put them in the glitter box because I feel like that's fitting. And after coming home from school, we have a lot of glue to add to our glue container. We use those mostly for locker tags for my oldest daughter. We did recently clean my daughter's room top to bottom, and she had a lot of these little charms in her room that need to be put away. There were some of these little jewels that worked really well with an Egyptian diorama that my daughter did a couple years ago. And then there's always a use for carabiners and extra binder clips. I recently thrifted a bag of binder clips and there's not enough room to store them in that container, so I'm going to add them to this bottom one. There are just a few. Thankfully, there was a big one to loop them all around. They would be great for keeping hair elastics. I added the tongue depressor to its bin and then now to put away the different pens and markers. These should really be stored on their side, but this is what works best for us, so that's what we do. I had some extra cloth to add to that cloth tote, some extra envelopes that my kids like to play with, and I did notice this one had writing on it, so I pulled that one to throw away. And the final step is to separate all of my string and ribbon. I use this mostly for wrapping gifts, but of course, if I ever need a decorative tie, I have options. I do sort them by color, and so that is one of the main reasons I don't always put it immediately in its container because I want to make sure it gets put in the right bag so I know where I can find what I'm looking for, especially when I'm wrapping gifts and looking for a specific color. Now that that's done, it's always a good time to vacuum out the craft closet, and then I will put our craft cart back and hang the bag back up where it belongs. It's ready to be filled again. Thanks for coming along, guys.